right?
Yeah.
He was yelling that from the corner in the previous round.
Right, but that only works when you're going downstairs. So when you look downstairs, your opponent thinks you're going back there and you can go up top. But that's what Julian Williams is missing, and that's what Redman just told him to do.
And yet, something, Lennox, you said earlier, that you have Williams with a beautiful, tight right hand, just right on the button.
Right on the button.
Right, he has some success like that. He's thinking, I got to go to this guy's body. His head's right there.
Yeah, but he's got to follow it up because he can still hit him to the head with coming around with a left hook after that right hand.
And Hernandez, it appears, is cut over both eyes now. He's got cuts on both sides.
And I'm not saying neglect the headshots. I'm saying just mix it up a little bit.
Hernandez continues to press again. This is a 32-year-old man. And I think we've seen where the cut came from on the other eye, and it's a clash of heads right there. And at that point, the blood began to trickle.
Accidental butt.
Yeah, I did say they got to watch out for each other's heads.
Did indeed, Lennox. There it is. As, Hernandez is going to try to get on Williams' chest. No question. And moving again. The first cut, believe, from a punch. Second cut from an accidental clash of heads.
Hernandez has not taken a backward step. He has not he doesn't even look like he needs a second win. He's still on his first win, and it's
the other way. You could swing it either way, because not every round is so resolute. You learn that in boxing, but that's interesting in that Hernandez has taken the last 2 rounds, according to Larry Hazard. By the way, neither fighter has landed more than 2 more punches than the other in each of the last 5 rounds. So if you're doing it by the work rate and the CompuBox stats, they are very close.
Tape.
I think it's just tape on the gloves. You can see the blood coming down. I wondered too if they were going to take a look at him, maybe have the doctor come over. But it's bad, obviously, Andre, but it doesn't look like you got to stop this fight yet, or are we getting close?
Keep going.
No, I think we're in the 8th round, mid-8th round. I think the cut is okay. I'm surprised they're not at least, the doctor's not at least taking a peek at him to wipe it off the seat, but they don't seem to be concerned. I think he's okay.
Final minute now of round number 8. It's been hard work. Bernardo Osuna was in the corner. Bernardo, what did you hear?
Well, I've been speaking with Dr. Raimundo Leon, and he told me, look, the cut man's doing a great job because he goes out there and he doesn't bleed until he gets hit on it. And that's key for any situation. If they can't stop the bleeding, that's when the doctor will step in and the referee will have him come up and take a look. So he lauded the work of Hervey Estrada in this case.
Bernardo, good job. I saw Bernardo kind of like hovering nearby, kind of like Vladimir Hernandez. He was like in people's chest. I knew Bernardo had something over there. Good job, because the bleeding doesn't look like, wow, that's bad. He can't see. He is blinking. Clearly, it's an impediment, but not quite enough to stop this fight.
I think Jrock should do a lot more rolling and coming back like he was doing in the last round because he was very successful there.
Look at this. Hernandez going to work now, even though Julian Williams, he ate that one, was able to slip most of those shots, but a bunch of them landing. Hernandez still very much advantage over Williams, 59 to 33. And again, all punches are not created equally when they're counting them, but Vladimir Hernandez is now throwing the feather duster out there, Andre. He's loading up.
Yeah, he's trying to get this thing over with, and I don't blame him. I mean, he's got Williams reeling. Williams' legs is gone. You see right here, he just slipped. But his legs are not what they're supposed to be.
They're not steady.
Even if you're fatigued, you still want to have your legs under you. Yeah. Williams doesn't have that. Hernandez knows it, and he's trying to close the show.
It'll be a nice, sharp left hand there by Hernandez. It could be a matter of, does Williams have enough rounds in the bank?
And Williams is trying to stay close to him so he doesn't get hit too much. He doesn't want to move around because he doesn't have that energy to move around.
He's got 2 things going on, and I'm talking Williams, in his mind right now. A, he's trying to survive, and he's also trying to have some output to try to win the round.
He came out, Andre, firing as if, all right, I'm going to take control of this round, and Hernandez just did not allow that to happen.
His body's betraying him right now. His body is fatigued from the layoff and from the body shots and the pressure, the constant pressure from Hernandez. His mind is saying go, but his body is saying no.
Hernandez is firing. You can hear him exult as he throws those shots as well. Everything he has, trying to paw with the jab and then load up with that left hand, but Williams able to slip it. Final half of this last round.
And Williams is doing a smart thing too. He's throwing his punch and he's falling in and making sure Hernandez doesn't get a room to throw punches back.
And Larry Hazard had given at least 2 rounds through 8 to Hernandez, so not enough as of yet. But again, if you have a judge maybe swing one of those early rounds, it's possible that you could get into the territory where Hernandez has a chance on the cards. Second half of the fight, he's certainly gotten the better of it.
It's a minute left in this round, fellas, and when you're in the shape that Williams is in, that minute seems like 10 minutes.
And there's Larry Hazard's unofficial scorecard there. So, no, he's got a comfortable lead now for Julian Williams, but he didn't quite make it a sweep in the last bunch of rounds. But again, the judges could have it obviously differently. Final 30 seconds coming up.
See that punch right there that got blocked by Hernandez, and then he just stabs Williams with 2 body shots. It's just debilitating when you're in the shape that Williams is in right now.
Williams trying to make a good front of it, trying to stay up from this as his corner told him to. Hernandez gets him into the corner and landing some hard shots. Final 12 seconds.
Williams is tough too, man, because he's taking some punishment these last few rounds, and he hasn't backed down. He's trying to finish this on his feet.
Trying to tie him up as well here, but here comes Hernandez winging to the